I have learned something from a very reliable source who has backed up information with significant documentation that leads me to tell you don't drink the water. But until the appropriate protections are in place, and that means don't drink the water, the city water, the county water in any city, in any town, in any county, in any state, in the entire country, and probably in the entire world. Just don't drink it. And for those of you that feel that you're entitled to the information that I have and have no regard for the safety of others, I told you that I can't tell you until the appropriate protections are in place for the people who need it. If you haven't noticed from this platform, I'm not into risking lives, I'm into saving them. Although be it I risk my life for this platform every single day, but that's what I signed up for. If you think it's fear porn, then have at it. Go drink gallons of the city and county water. If you think I'm full of it or that I'm a liar, then go ahead, go drink the water. I'm just here to warn you that if what I know that I heard is absolutely true, if it's true, then I'm just telling you for your sake and for your kids' sake, don't drink the water. Because if it's true, you're not going to want to have drank the water. That's all. God bless you.
With this video, what we're going to see is that our children and water towers have something in common. And what that is that at every single location and within my city, where there's a park where children play, and wherever there's a water tower, there's also a cell tower, either on the water tower or directly by the water tower. And every single children's park in my city is surrounded by cell phone towers. So as we think our kids are safe and playing, they are not. Knowledge is power. Take care.
What's going on, family? Incredibly busy last couple of days. Enjoyed a really awesome surprise visit from Dr. Brian Artis, who flew in to talk to me for a while. And after talking with him and reviewing research that's been put together by a lot of people and a group of very trusted, very thorough people, after reviewing documentation that I've seen, I just made the call to tell you, hey, stay away from tap water. Don't drink water from the faucet, from the drinking fountains, county, city water. Just stay away from it. If you can avoid it, please do. Yeah, bottled water, a lot of it sucks too. Do your research on that, but it's better than what's coming out of your tap right now. And the information that we have received, I believe it to be very credible. And so there's as for the Peters family, we're going to stay away from the city and county water right now. And so this is not to alarm, this is to warn. I care about you guys. As you know, this platform has a track record of trying to save lives and not to put them in jeopardy or at risk or go the other way. And so because you're the family that we have become, I feel the need to tell you that if you can avoid it at all, please do. So as far as bathing and showering and stuff like that, just try not to ingest it is what I'm hearing right now. And we're going to get more details on all of that. But we have to bathe, we have to shower. I'm not, don't do anything weird or ridiculous. I'm just saying, if you can help it, try not to be ingesting a bunch of city water or county water. If you can avoid it altogether, that's what I'm going to do right now until all of this comes together. And there's people that protections need to be put in place. There's some serious information pouring in here that people have died for a lot less. And when these people all get their protections put in place and they get legally covered, and when there's plenty of cover out there, then we'll engage the enemy as we always do. But I'm not going to project the war plan. I'm not here to project fear. I'm here simply to just tell you that, hey, if I were you, my advice to you is this: just stay away from it right now. And yes, it will be coming. I can't give you a day. I wish I could, but there's people that have to reach out to certain people, and we're waiting to hear back from things. And this information has all been compiled and for the most part verified and very well vetted and put together and confirmed with a whole lot of research that has been put into this over a 3-month time period. And so, tying up loose ends is really important, because there's some stuff that's still hanging out there that these people that are gathering the information need to grab. And if we prematurely start talking about certain things, that information may not be obtainable, which is important. So again, telegraphing the war strategy, not something that's really smart to do, and we're just not going to do that. It's not an executive move that we should make at this time. But I wanted to try to bring some clarity, and I know that that's not really what you were looking for as far as clarity is concerned. But again, I have to respect the fact that we're not going to we're going to engage the enemy, but we're also not going to be careless, and we're going to live fearlessly because we don't fear any man or any bullets or any threats or any attempts on our lives. We're not going to fear any of that, but we're also not going to be reckless. So that would just be irresponsible, and we're just not going to do that. So this is, in every sense of the word, a spiritual war as well. This is good versus evil, and we're on the winning team. We're on the winning team, and we know how the book ends. God already won, and so we will fear, again, no evil. We will fear no man. We will fear no weapons. We will fear nothing of the world. All right, but we're also not going to be reckless, because we've got work to do. And it's until God calls us home and we take our last breath, it's our turn right here on this planet to fight the evil that we see in front of us. And that is exactly what I'm committed to doing. So anyway, I love you guys. And I know that you didn't get all the answers that you want. I just wanted to tell you that, hey, bottled water is probably better right now. I mean, even if it's the crappy stuff. And I'm just, as for the Peters family, that's what we're doing. We're going to stay away from it. And I don't know a time frame. So if you're asking me, like, when are you going to do this? I guess I don't know, but I'll keep you updated. I don't anticipate that it'll be any more than a week or two. But again, these loose ends have to be tied up, and people have to be, protecting themselves and not being reckless and getting the cover that they need as far as protections in place and legal stuff, all of that. And again, tying up some of these loose pieces of information that we know are there that we need to grab and put into this thing, which, by the way, has been responsibly stored and protected in multiple different places with multiple different people. So in that regard, everything is good. And we've got our bases covered that way. So I love you guys. I'm praying for you constantly. Hope I'm in your prayers. We've got a lot of work to do. So I'm going to go try to get some good rest. I love you guys. God bless you. Good night.